Hello and welcome back to another Foxy No Tail live stream here on Twitch. Yes, I'm being a little bit quieter than normal because Oliver's asleep. He's not asleep. I've just put him to bed, so he's probably still very much awake. And he'll probably be listening for all of this because he knows that I'm going to be live streaming while I'm shortly after I've put him to bed. So I expect him to still be awake at 9 o'clock when this is finished. Hurrah! Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Nice to see you in the chat there. We've got a Chris Anya, Lawful Meteor, Mandalay, Shockwave, Bladefire, Painted Lady Lover, the Look of the Sun, Milnesley, CRW, Jez, Gixer, Mitz, hello? Pickles, Rockin' to Robin saying, I'm so happy you were able to stream today. Me too. What's going on? What's happening? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, says Shockwaver. Hi, Foxy, says Wildcat Dad. Hello. How's it going? First time chat from viewer G. James saying, hey, Foxy. Hello. Nice to see you all. What's going on? Right. It's enough of that. Let's go small. Let's go get on with what we're doing today. What we're going to be doing is working on, in the last live stream and in my last video, we built the nether wart farm. It's a bit ugly and the room around it's gross and it's difficult to get to, so we need to sort all of that out basically. That's the plan for today's live stream. Make the way down to it better. As you can see, there is minecart rail almost in the place, but then it just stops, so we need to make the stairs go like these ones do. Then we need to come off here, make all this look a bit nicer, you know, and then deal with this. And you never know, by the end of the stream, hopefully, it might have even grown a little bit so we can have an actual harvest. It's grown a bit. I did about 10 minutes worth of AFK and it's not grown too bad. So, yeah, that'd be nice to do. How's everyone doing, by the way? Hands up in the chat if your children are also off school like mine are. Hooray for school holidays. They just don't have enough of them, do they? I mean, having them every week, I just don't think is enough. They need more. Day 2 and I need a gin, says Jan. Wow. Kix's kids is off school. Many days will be spent train spotting, says Gixer. Train spotting? You go train spotting, do you? That's cool. Do your kids like that? Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. Huh. Something to look at in another video. Mine's out of school because she's 27, says Lawful Meteor. Fair dues. Not here. My kids are in until the end of June. Jeez, says Mandalays. 12-year-old train geek, his words, says Gixer. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Good for them. And it's nice, you know, that kids will admit it at that age as well, without just, like, being ashamed of it. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of being a train spotter. Everybody's entitled to their hobbies and interests. Mitt says, I swear they were off just the other week. I know. Tell me about it. They literally were. I think the schools are just fed up of having them. I'm sure they've invented more school holidays. I'm convinced of it. There's no way they've ever been off this much before in the history of me having kids. It's never happened. And I've had kids for a long time now. Jack's 17 in June. Jeez. 17. I've got a 17-year-old. Bladefire says, my kids will be coming home from school soon. Shockwaver says, Foxy, can you please try to make the light indicator into a numbers? No. The light indicators only work on mobile stuff now, and that won't work for long when that all goes over to Render Dragon. So there's no point in working on those ones anymore. So sadly, no. I shall not work on things that require shaders because shaders is dead. R.I.P. shaders. Why, guys, just watch your mouth. I'm still getting over the whole no school for a year thanks to COVID. Jeez. Yeah, you'd think they'd have had them a bit longer because of that, wouldn't you? It's like, oh, these parents are probably sick of the kids now. They've had to add them for, you know, extra time because of COVID. So we'll take them in for a year. All schools should have been like boarding schools for the next like year or so, just sort of give everybody a break. But no.
Just me being me one just subscribed. Time to interrupt with resubscribing.
Ooh.
Hi everyone.
Thank you very much. Just me being me. I don't mind you interrupting with subscribing. Sounds good to me. This is no good though. This is all off. This is definitely off. I'm gonna have to readjust everything. My staircase is a block off, mate. Oh jeez. I'm gonna have to push everything back. It's no good. I've made an epic error already. Jeez. Mitzi's fault. She didn't tell me what to do before the live stream. She's like, what should I do, Mitz? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I want to play Elden Ring. Oh, you can't do that. You got to do Minecraft. Oh, jeez. All right, then. Fair enough. What should I do in Minecraft? Oh, we'll just build some stairs or something. All right, then. Foxy's playing Mix 67. Look at the sun says, mine just became a teenager. Wait, what? No more shaders, says Shockwave. Nope. Shockwave. Shaders are going in the bin, my friend. Say goodbye to shaders. And not so much hello to RTX either, because RTX is still not going to be supported on many platforms. So it's just basically goodbye shaders. But don't worry, guys, because Render Dragon enables so much more stuff in the game visually. Also, they said it would. It does nothing, mate. It's rubbish. Total junk. That's what it is. Total junk with extra junk on top. I have two teenagers. It's scary, sister. Sorry, just me being me, by the way. Subscribe with Prime for 22 months. Which, if I don't mind saying so myself, is a little bit ridiculous. Amazon Prime subscribing for 22 months. That's crazy, because it's hard to subscribe with Amazon Prime because you've got to keep remembering to do it. So that's good going. There's no way I'd be able to do that. I would forget. The second I forgot, I'd have forgotten. What? You know what? You heard me. My twins just turned 10 on Saturday, says Forever at Spawn. Jeez. We're all so old. And out of touch. Maybe we should start doing gardening live streams or knitting or something a bit more like age appropriate. I feel so old. Does anyone else just feel ridiculously old? I don't want to be old. I really don't want to get old. I want to be young forever. But Mum says I'm not allowed. VIP Man Live says ray tracing has been crashing my PC quite a lot recently, especially when running OBS.
Squirrely0US just subscribed for 2 months. Evening, Foxy.
Evening. Well, Squirrelicious subscribing with Prime for 2 months. Thank you very much, Squirrelicious. Well, VIP Man Live. The Render Dragon is not just about RTX. It's not just about ray tracing. It is a graphics engine, regardless of the fact that it can do fancy things like RTX. So even on platforms that will probably never get ray tracing, they're still moving everything over to it to like unify the graphics engine, bring everything together, and it's supposed to be better. It's supposed to enable more features and functions, but we're yet to see any of those things. So who knows? I seriously think that it's a big step backwards in terms of the lack of support for shaders, which obviously is a massive thing for Minecraft. It's customization that we all enjoy being able to add to the game, but it's not important enough. Not important to the devs. It's more important to have a graphics engine that almost works, even though it doesn't really work. Don't tell the devs they said that, though. I'll get in trouble. I'm 25 with some experiences, guy. Gixer says, trust me, no one watches craft live streams, lol. Aww. Evening, Foxy, says Squirrelicious. Evening. Furtherance Force says, I felt old for about 20 years. Chris Farble says, especially when I get up in the morning. Old, yeah. Hi the Night says, I guess I don't understand why Minecraft, of all games, needs to have super high-end graphical capabilities baked into the game. Having the option to enable it has been awesome, but to force it is kind of frustrating, especially since it killed so much of the functionality we lost through shaders. I know, we don't. We'll never know the reasoning. That's the thing. I mean, Mojang are very good in a lot of ways at being open and talking to us and communicating, but in so many other ways, you just don't know. You're permanently guessing. You're like, well, why have they made this decision? It doesn't make sense. And it's the lack of communication in those places where we don't know why they've done something significant like that. They're just saying we have. That causes frustration because you're like, well, hang on a minute. You're taking away this thing that a lot of people find really valuable, but you haven't really explained why other than this one's better. Well, it's not better for us, is it? We can't see the benefit. So how is it better? Why, why? Explain. That's all it takes is just a little bit of understanding and explanation. And I'm sure if they did that, spent a few minutes just going, well, this is why, this X, Y, and Z reason here are the reasons why it's much better to do it this way, we'd all be able to go, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But we don't. We're just really frustrated and just complain all the time because it's not what we want, which I think is perfectly reasonable for us to do, considering the lack of communication on these things. We shouldn't complain because at the end of the day, they keep the game going and blah blah. We don't have to pay for it, blah blah blah. But we do. Do RTX and shaders is same or not? Says Shockwave. No. Shaders, generally speaking, depending on the device's capabilities, should and normally do work on every device because they don't rely on proprietary technologies like RTX graphics or ray tracing and like stuff that you get in GPUs, which mobile devices don't have. They tend to be a bit more laggy, not really as well optimized, but generally speaking, they work across a bigger range of devices. So, yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22, really. VIP man says, yeah, it's just the ray tracing that's causing the issues. It's only been the last week or so, though. I don't know why. My PC is fairly new, less than a year, so I don't know how consoles will handle it if they ever do get it, but they probably optimize it more for consoles. Well, consoles have got the new Xbox Series S and Series X and PlayStation 5 have all got ray tracing capabilities. And in fact, apparently by mistake, Minecraft Bedrock Edition did manage to release an accidental preview of the console versions with ray tracing capability that worked absolutely fine. There was no issue with it. So it will be coming to consoles probably relatively soon. They're saying it's not, but I think it probably will be pretty swiftly, maybe in the next few months or so. But mobiles, phones, I haven't heard anything. Maybe just my lack of knowledge on the subject, but I've never heard of a phone company, spouting that these phones do ray tracing graphics. I don't think that's something that phones are going to be able to catch up with for a long time. But maybe, top end iPads and something like that, they might do because there's a gaming scene there. But handheld devices, generally speaking, won't have the oomph to be able to do that. Shockwave, I've already replied to that. You don't need to highlight it, bud. Jez says Foxy has 2 skin packs and a dungeon map that's awesome on the marketplace. Someone asking about that. Did I miss that? Oh, is your skin pack the only pack we can get on the Xbox? Yeah, there's 2 skin packs, and I did Infinity Dungeon, but that's not through my thing. That was through a different one. But I still get paid for that one if you download it. Just saying. So, yeah, more to come. I've just been a little bit preoccupied with other things as of late. But I'm getting there. I'm catching up, slowly but surely. Sort of a bit, kind of, sometimes. Doesn't feel like I am, but I'm sure I am. I must be. I must be catching up. G. James says, dang, I was hoping his chunk border finder pack was Awesome, thanks. No, you can't put things like that on the marketplace, sadly. I'd love to, but you can't. Not allowed. Not allowed. Computer says no. Marketplace boss is like, no. I'm like, but Bath. No, can't do it, mate. But Bath. Everyone wanted Bath. No, can't do it, mate. Why? I don't know, just can't. But Bath. Everyone, literally everyone want. No, can't do it. Just suck Bath. Yeah, I know. And that's how the conversation went, which is why I got fired. Escilia says, hi Foxy. This is a first time chatter, by the way. This might be a dumb question, but I am making a resource pack, but I just can't find the texture of the background for the settings menu and the connected people. And the connected people? Do you know which ones are those? So you're changing the user interface for Bedrock, are you? Is that what you're saying? You're doing a UI texture pack. Just bear in mind, the new UI systems they're putting in place, like we've now got for the achievement screen and it's coming for the world create screen. I'm sure they'll be bringing that to other things as well. It's not going to be editable. It's not going to be customizable. So if you're putting a lot of time and effort into this pack, just know that it's probably not going to last more than a few months. When they update everything, it'll be dead. But to answer your questions, I've no idea where those textures are. I don't know off the top of my head. VIP Man Live says, could it be possible that they have a deal with Nvidia that's stopping it coming to consoles till like an exclusivity? Well, that's what I was thinking for a long time, but it turns out, having conversations the other day, that there's never been an exclusivity with Nvidia, and in fact the RTX from the RTX stuff would work on AMD cards that had the DirectX R capabilities from day one. So the exclusivity with Nvidia is made up. We thought it was, but it wasn't. I think the only thing they really got is the fact that they've called it Minecraft RTX, which is RTX is an Nvidia word, but it just means ray tracing, and AMD aren't allowed to use RTX in their branding. So people just, I guess, assume naturally, like we all did, that must mean that it's only for Nvidia stuff. So yeah, any like AMD cards that would support that version of DirectX, which granted there aren't many of, will run Minecraft RTX. Yes, the UI. Thanks though, says Escilia. You're welcome. Sorry for the bad news. Hey Foxy, what are you working on? Says Scott. Nothing. I am improving the way down to our new netherwort farm. That's the plan. We're tidying it up a bit because it's a bit of a mess. What are you doing? And why are you so nosy, asking what I'm doing all the time? Jeez. How rude. It's a joke. I'm only joking, guys. It's not real. Shockwave says, Foxy, I try to rename the player head, but oh my goodness. Please give up to... I don't make mobile apps, I'm afraid. Sorry. There's loads of mobile apps to edit text with. You don't need me to develop one specifically for you when there's millions of them already available. Just, go to your app store and find an app that allows you to edit things. If you don't know much about that, it's probably, and I don't mean this in any way nastily or negatively, but it's probably something you probably shouldn't be doing or learning how to do, because if you do things wrong when it comes to fiddling and editing files on your device, you may end up breaking something unless you know what you're doing. So, yeah, do it with caution. There is a tutorial, obviously, on how to do it, and that is, does assume that you're working on a PC rather than a phone. I wouldn't even begin to start doing it on a phone myself. I would edit it on a PC or a laptop or something and then transfer it to a phone if it was me, but maybe you don't have that option, so it's up to you. Mr. Onion and Mr. Chicken, other accounts you have, they're great, lol, says G. James. Yes. Johannes says, can you go to the nether? Why would you like me to go to the nether, Johannes? Seabass says, so we're working on the Guardian farm. Well, no, not Guardian farm today. Friendly Undead Mage says, hey Foxy, love your YouTube. Glad to finally catch you live. Well, welcome. And glad you finally caught me live. Stitch Fix says, sorry, microphone's right in my face today. Foxy, 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 how's your day? My day's going pretty good, thank you very much. How's your day? How's your day doing? Don't tell me a lie. I want to know the truth, please. Don't you be fibbing about how your day's going. Making out it's good when really it's been rubbish or vice versa. Truth or nothing, mate. Them's the rules. Smash it all to bits. Mossy Potato says, hi Foxy, another first time chatter. Many first time chatters here today. Welcome. Thank you for choosing today to be the first time that you've chatted. And according to my screen, we've got exactly 100 viewers at the minute. That's a nice number, isn't it? 100. Stupid engineers with their backwards thinking, says Stitch Fix. Engineers with the backwards thinking? What are you... pardon? I'm confused. Andy Dizzy! Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 10 months? That's like a whole year.
It is not a whole year. A whole year is 12 months, you idiot.
Oh yeah.
Well...
Auntie Dizzy just subscribed for 10 months. Hi. How's everyone? I'm slightly cold. Just got in from walking the dog.
Hello, Auntie Dizzy. Thank you very much for your 10 months of Amazon Prime. I'm sorry to hear you're slightly cold. I'm mildly damp. Jeez. It's not too cold today. Well, maybe it is where you live, but here it's been relatively mild. It's been about like 14 degrees, which is reasonable considering what things have been like recently. Now we are definitely old. Discussing how warm it is. Oh, that's a reasonable temperature, that is. Oh, yes, 14 degrees. Positively sweltering. Griffin80 says, hey, Foxy, finally managed to see your stream. Been sorting out the brakes on my car, changing the pads. Next time, I'm taking it to the garage. I don't blame you. Yeah, doing your own brakes on your car's not an easy thing to do. I wouldn't try that. It's very complicated. Well, I say I wouldn't try it. I did fiddle with them once when I was young and I had my first car, and it looked all kind of complicated. I can't imagine what it looks like now with modern cars, so yeah. No, not for me. Garage's job, not mine. And if it's too expensive to take it to the garage, then, you know, just do what the Flintstones do, put a hole in the floor and use your heels to brake, slow down. Well, what could possibly go wrong with that idea, eh? Brakes are easy to do. I do all my own work, says Lloyd. All right. It's easy for people that know what they're doing. You know, rocket science is easy to do for a rocket scientist. Brain surgery is, well, probably not that easy to do for a brain surgeon, to be honest. Let's not be too hasty with these assumptions. G. James says, you say when you were young, or you're what, 35? Yeah, which is not young. I'm saying like when I was 17, which is like 20 years ago. That's a long time ago. It's so long ago. R.I.P. my youth. Hello, middle age. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Can you go away now, please? Middle age. I have youth back. I liked youth. Youth was good. Felt nice. Didn't hurt as much. Could stay up late. I'm a new YouTuber and I try to make an XP tutorial, but all the good farms is gone, says Shockwaver. Okay, Shockwaver, I'll tell you the secret of YouTube, right? The secret of anything in life. Don't try and do something no one's done before, because pretty much anything you've ever thought of, someone else has done it. So just do it in your own way, put your own spin on it, and make it the best you can make it. And it doesn't matter if other people have done it. The way you've done it is special to you, and other people, not everyone maybe, but a lot of other people will probably enjoy it. TJ says, right, I figure there, 38 here. Griffin says, give me a computer and I'm in my element. It's what I trained in. I can do basic stuff on a car like service. That saves costs at the garage. Yeah. Squirrelish says, I tell myself 40 is the new 30. Kixer says, and all of us over 35 just reach for our Zimmer frames. Jeez. Chris Fowler says, today on Foxy's Dream, how was old Foka feeling? Oh, jeez. Friendly undead mage. There's nothing new under the sun yet. True Foxy. Too true Foxy about the farm, says Griffin. How tell you're old, you value ibuprofen higher than coffee, says Gix. Oh, man. Yeah, I've had a headache all day today, so ibuprofen's been my friend today. Dash Nashrish says, Foxy, your new version compare is great. What language do you use to pass through all the JSON files? I use PHP for all my web programming stuff. Woden the Old says, not even slightly technical minded when it comes to cars. I leave it to the experts. It's cheaper for me. Shockwave says, why Mojang removed the furnace XP bug, but in Java it's not a bug, bro. They've made it the same as Java. They've not. You can still use furnaces to generate XP. It's just not infinite. Once you use it, it's gone, just like on Java Edition. They fixed it. They haven't taken anything away from you. They've made it how it should be. I think there's a lot of people with this misconception that they've like totally removed the ability to generate XP in furnaces. Just not true. They've gone, the way it is working is wrong, because once you've generated enough XP in there, you can keep taking that XP out forever, which is a bug. What we'll do is we'll fix it and make it the way it should have been in the first place. Like the way we designed it. So yeah, they haven't taken anything away from you. They've just fixed it. It feels like they've taken something away, to be fair, because, you know, it was very handy. It was very handy, but it was massively cheaty, and it was a huge, huge bug. So, you know, just bear that in mind. Excuse me, Gravel. I need to... Nope. There we go. Nice. I love the new website. Great work and so easy to navigate, says Griven80. Thank you very much. Glad you appreciate it. What do you think they'll do with the nether roof if they want complete parity? Will you be able to build it on in Bedrock if they remove it from I think what they will do, jeez, you know when you know stuff but you can't say anything because you've signed an NDA. Jeez. I can't dodge my way around this one. How to give an answer without giving the answer. What I would say is, what I think they're going to do, just totally off the top of my head, nothing to do with me, I think they're going to make it so you can edit things like the world height per dimension, and then give us an ability to do that, and then it will be player choice whether we extend the build height in the nether or not. But I don't know. I don't know. What do I don't know. These things it could just completely just be making things up. No idea. What do you hope they do, says Chris Farble. I'd like it if they made it so that the world dimension stuff like build height was editable per dimension. Would be really nice if they did that. That would make me happy. Wait, do you work for Mojang or something, says VIP Man Live? No, but I'm a partner because I work on marketplace stuff, so I am privy to some information. Not all the information. I certainly don't know half the stuff that the developers know, but I do get some early information. Not much, but a little bits. Don't start talking. Interesting, says Gixer. Can you please give me a tip on what XP farm is the best to make, Shopwave? Well, I like a Guardian XP farm because for me, they're fun to build and they give you lots of XP. But there's, you know, it totally depends on your own taste, really. I can't. Like, things like that is totally dependent on what you think. It doesn't matter what I think. What I think is only going to be suitable for what I want to do. And what you want to do might not be the same as what I want to do. So I would do what you want to do. Boom, question answers to Quish Bible. Is this a discussion for the podcasters? No, definitely not. I can't talk about anything like that on the podcast. Chagrin says, I love the April Fool's update a while back that had all of the custom portals. Yeah, that was the Java Edition one, wasn't it? VIP Man says, oh, fair. I'd love to make the marketplace maps, but shame you need to be a proper company and stuff for it. You don't need to be a proper company. You just need to have a history of putting out stuff for the community in Minecraft and, you know, apply and hopefully get in. That's what I did. I don't have a company. Stitch Fix says Guardian farm a little advanced for me. Fair enough. Early game XP farm spawner, late game Guardian, says Gixo. Yeah, or just trade with villagers. There's loads of different ways of getting XP on Bedrock. Nothing right, nothing wrong. Right. And we're going to need a lot more. Did I change things to spruce upstairs, or is it all oak? Pretty sure I changed things to spruce, didn't I? This is all oak. I'm sure I used spruce in that section there, so that's all spruce. So we did transition. I might use spruce downstairs then, just because I got so much of it. I want the nether height limit. Some like Java, says Shockwave. Well, you never know. You never know what might happen in the future. Who knows? But if they ever give us an opportunity to do that with an add-on, you know I'll be on it. I tried Googling it. It said you needed company stuff. Never mind. Maybe they've changed it then since I applied. But no, it didn't mention anything like that for me. Trident killers are still a Bedrock benefit. You know apparently, lol, says Lush. I know nothing. Don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Knowing is like so overrated. I don't know anything. Wildcat says, Jane, Slack has an overworld farm. Well, there you go. Good thinking. If all else fails, you go to Slack's overworld farm. Friendly Undead Mage says, I've been having a lot of trouble with my realm. Pretty much all entities keep randomly vanishing. Anyone else having that happen? I've heard that happening a lot. It generally happens over chunk borders, but I've heard it happening just in general as well, so it's just a Bedrock bug. Maybe move them somewhere else. Love the chill out music, says Griffin. Thank you very much. It's Dream Beats lo-fi playlist by Harris Heller. Excuse me. Right, so these are every 3, I believe. I haven't even done any of that yet. I don't know why I'm doing this bit and I haven't done any of that, but I am, so shut up. It's fine. Don't judge me. I don't come round to your Let's Play and judge you on what you're building, do I? Eh? Hello there to you as well. How you doing? Whoever it was. It was D-Book. Welcome. I have had them disappear regularly at about 2 a month, says G. James. Jeez. Had so many issues with realms as late as just moved to a Nodecraft server. Thank you for the goat scream. VIP man said, oh, yeah, you're talking to each other. There's no point in me reading those out. No point in me reading those out at all. Just like me just interrupting someone else's conversation, isn't it? Excuse me, we're having a conversation here. Would you mind not reading it out for the entire world? Oh, sorry, mate. I miss the pickles, says Chris Farble. Ah, Chris. Ah. That sucks to be you. So I'm so sorry that you missed the pickle. You know, if only there was some sort of remedy for that, but there isn't. Nothing can be done about it. It's gone. Gone forever. Oh dear, everything's in the wrong place still. Oof. I'd love to have brought him back, you know, but, you know, everybody hated Pickle, so he just had to go. If I did that as the platform, then it would... Oh, I might just about get away with that, actually. And then we could fix that a bit. Oh, jeez. Why? Why do I do this? Stop me now. Stop me. Don't let me do it. Don't let me redo everything I've just done. Don't let me do it. Oh, it's too late. I'm doing it. You didn't stop me, did you? I asked you politely, nicely. I like Mr. Pickle. It's not. It's just not the voice you did. Just not the voice you did as him, says Look at the Sun. My assistant says, I bought Pickle t-shirt to keep the memory of Pickle alive. You're all crackers. I'm just saying. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 there. Jeez. Okay. Smash it all to bits. Do it all again. Doopy doopy doo. Why not, my friend? Smash it all to bits. Do it all again. If at first you don't succeed, do it again. And then do it again, and do it again, and do it again, until you get fed up of doing it again, and then just go, that'll do. That'll do. Can't bother doing it again. That's the best part. We're all bonkers, says Woden. Yep. You love your job so much, you do it twice, says Lloyd. I have a problem with things having to be neat and symmetrical. Not that they are neat, but you know what I mean. I have a problem. Okay, so that'll be smash a hole in the wall there. That could potentially go off in that direction at some point. And now we're going to go down from here instead. Okay, good. Excellent. It's a good job I got haste. It'd take me hours otherwise, all this digging. Oh, getting very close to the side of the farm here. Could be a problem. Pickle merch not available anymore, says Roth. Should be. Should be on Teespring and Spreadshirt. Oh, I'll tell you what'll have happened on Teespring. Teespring are awful. If you don't... It really does my head in. They didn't used to do this. If something hasn't sold enough, which it won't, because I don't push my merch really very much. I hardly recommend people buy it at all. Because I'm not in, I don't really make any money from it. It's just for fun if people want to get it. And they go, oh, well, that hasn't earned enough, so we're going to take it off the store because it's not popular enough. And then you've got to apply to put that design back on. So just if you're using Teespring, just forget it. Teespring, I've really fallen out with them. Just go on to Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt are loads better. They're cheaper. The quality is just as good. Well, yeah, it's just as good, I would say. And they actually, keep what I want available, which is very nice. Because that's the whole point of me designing stuff. If Mojang changed the nether height limit, new farms will be more and more like nether Java farm needing the nether roof. We can make that... Oh, my goodness. I don't know what you're trying to say to me there, Shockwaver, but thank you for highlighting your message. Oh, yes, still on Teespring, says Roth. Well, forget it. Bin it. Don't give them the pleasure of any more sales. I'd turn it off, but I don't know why I don't. I don't know. There's that fear of, turning it off and people wondering where it's gone, I guess. Go to Spreadshirt.
Looks like someone has way too many diamonds to give
Chris
around. Thank you very much for all 10 of the subscriptions you have just gifted.
Excuse me a moment. Well, I think Chris Varble appears to have lost his mind. Jeez, 10 subs. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, peeps. If your name begins with Trasjo 10,000 or 100,000, Space Mummer, Mr. Bleff, Dad Jania, Helly, Wildcat Dad, JCB, Radage, Sir Think, or Fervent Spore, please give a huge thank you to Chris Varble, who has just gone over and above and beyond the Call of Duty, I guess. Thank you, Chris. That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Chris trying to get those, top 10 points. Chris Varble is back at what he does best. Top banana for shores is non-existing. Woden says, well done, Chris. Oh. Ziggurat has just cheered 100 bits.
Cheered 100.
Thank you very much, Ziggurat. Very much appreciated. Also, a hype train has just been kicked off. I'm not surprised. Jeez.
200.
Thank you very much, Auntie Dizzy, for cheering 200. Huh. Oh, I did do that in the right place. Xilla says, have you done or plan on doing any dynamic light behavior pack? I found a few but were really bad. No. Again, can't do it because it needs to be a shader. You can do the dynamic lighting packs you're finding. They're not dynamic lighting at all. They're laggy and they're awful, and they should never be used because they spam light blocks around the player and then try and remove them when the player moves, but it doesn't take into consideration if you die and end up being teleported back to where you spawn, or if you go into a portal through the nether, or just if the game lags. It just ends up leaving light blocks all over your world and then you can't get rid of them. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's really, really laggy. The game's just constantly trying to place and break blocks. So I won't make one of those, purely for the fact that I don't want to put out, like you just said, your behavior packs of quality. My behavior packs of quality because I won't put out stuff that sort of can be done. I'll put out stuff that can be done, 200. Not compromises. If it needs to be compromised, I won't do it. Because then I just get, I already get enough people asking for technical support, but then you just get loads of complaints. Your pack doesn't work. Well, you know, you all wanted this thing that doesn't work. Yeah, but we want it to work. Well, it's impossible. Well, oh, I don't want it then. So, yeah. Sorry. Not doing it, mate. 1, 2, 3. It's party time.
Tripwire 321 cheers.
We're on level 4
Cheers,
already.
Foxy, no thumb.
Gee, Ziggurat with 200. Tripwire with 100.
Seabass 85,008 just subscribed.
Seabass.
Just noticed my Prime expired. Thank you for the quality content.
Thank you for the quality subscription there, using Amazon Prime, giving me all of Jeff Bezos' money. Oh, good news, by the way, peeps. It's working. It's working. Did you hear the news? Jeff Bezos no longer the richest man in the world. Because you've been giving me all of his money with those Prime subscriptions. We are wearing him down. We've now managed to get him 1,000. Even more poor than Elon Musk, which is amazing. It's nothing to do with Elon Musk earning ridiculous amounts of billions of pounds recently. It's because you've been giving me his live stream money. That's what it is. Chris Verbal with 1,000 bits. Jeez, nearly choked on my tea then. Chris, your generosity, it's too many. I don't think I can handle it. There's too many generosities going on here. Just calm it down, will you?
Milnsey cheered 100.
Milnsey with 100. Thank you very much for the 100. Woo!
You subscribe for 4 months? I can't handle this.
I can't handle it either, Big Chicken.
108 just subscribed for 4 months.
D-Buck subscribing for 4 months with Amazon Prime. Really trying to push Jeff Bezos into the ground. Yeah, that's it now. You're going to be even more poor than Bill Gates soon, Jeff Bezos. That'll show you. That'll show you. So many cheers. Foxy can turn the heat back on, says Switch. Do you know, it's funny you say that, Mike.
9,115 cheered. 250.
Woo. This is ridiculous. Wow, thank you so much. Global Rhino, 250. Milsney with 100, if I didn't already say that. Jeez. No, you're not going to calm down, lol. Your streams are too much fun. Thank you, Andy Dizzy. Well, even when I'm trying to be quiet, because Oliver's in bed streams. When I'm really quiet and like subdued. Yeah. Who's it? Mike on Switch turning the heating back on.
Auntie Dizzy cheered. 200.
Me. Jeez. Auntie Dizzy cheered 200, but Chris Verbal back at it again.
Way too many diamonds to give around. Thank you very much for all 10 of the subscriptions you have just gifted.
Chris, you're hurting my brain. Thank you so much. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Josh DevTech, Marbell, Bloom Boat. I can't. I've just. Excuse me a moment while I just recalibrate brain cells. Wow. Okay. Nifty Rat, Wire Guide, Silajul, Chewbacca, J Lang, Deadbot. If you're one of those people, please give. Exactly. So many hypes. Many hypes to Chris Varble, because that is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. From the bottom of my teeny tiny weeny heart. And it's small because I don't care about anyone apart from myself and all of the people I care about. So apart from me and all those people I care about, I don't care about anyone, mate. I'm selfish and I'm ridiculous. Thank you, jeez. I don't know how to handle this, peeps. Just saying. We are 183% over level 5. Jeez. I can't remember the last time we had a level 5 hype train. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Probably last time Chris was here. Many. Mitz is there going, jeez, Chris, yeah. Oh, I think he's after, yeah, 166. Chris, you've given to the channel so far. Jeez. Tears, only tears can help, says Look at the Sun. I don't think tears would do it justice. I don't think it would. I think just, you know, many humble no-tail is the only way I can deal with this. Thankful, gracious, grateful, not gracious, I'll never be gracious in my life. Grateful. Gracious. I'm like a swan, I am. You're not. You're like a clumsy oaf. You're like an ogre with 3 left feet. Doesn't make up for how much you've given to this community. Thank you, says Chris. Chris, no, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad what I do is appreciated, but that's, I mean, it's not the only reason I do it, I guess. for you to come here and give me all your money. Is it me or has it just gone really dark? Have I knocked some torches off walls in places? It just seemed to go really dark all of a sudden. Exercise. No. No. You put me on this high and now you... Exercise time. Now tears might help Look at the Sun. I do 10 push-ups, 10 squats. Oh man. Get the sit-ups thrown in then and I'll see what I can do. Jeez. I'm not doing that thing again where you're all like, oh, he's just sat down, let's throw sit-ups at him. No. If you want me to do it, you do it now. Them's the rules. I've done all 3. Have you? I can't see. I can only see push-ups and squats. I don't see sit-ups. Unless that was ages ago, was it? Have I missed some from before? Oh yeah. 15 minutes ago. Okay. Jeez. Okay, fair enough. Okay. You win. You win. Exercise time is nigh. Jeez. Jeez, you guys. I was having a nice day. Chris was being all lovely, making me feel all warm and happy on the inside, and then BAM! Do your exercise. Jeez. Right. Rad says, Foxy, I don't want to intrude, but the logs should be higher stacked to look better. I'm not finished yet, Rad. I'm still planning out how high everything should go at this particular moment. They're there just as a visual representation of what's going to happen. See, I'm not 100% sure where the ceiling's going to be yet. I need to judge it all based on what's going on up here. So we've got things in place here, and the logs are only 3 up with 1 across, which I would follow down, but I think the ceiling in this bit should probably be a little bit higher so we're not banging our heads, but I just need to work out how many higher. So realistically we should have had that coming across there, but I think that'll be too low. Well, this one won't be too low, but the next one would be if we did it at that level. So I think yeah, got workings out to do. Okay, so it's not finished, as you can see, quite clearly not finished. Don't worry. I appreciate your input though. It's good to have input like that. Okay, right. Let's log out. Jeez, and do many, many exercises. Can't believe I've got to do exercises. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I went up 16. Jeez. One, two, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Jeez. Oh, thank you. Next birthday, you should have a slabs redeem, says Auntie Dizzy. Assuming I get slabs on my birthday. Quadruple A exercise, bane of my existence, lol, says friendly undead mage. You could call it no abs, just slabs redeem. I don't think I could sit here and just eat in front of people. It'd be really weird. Redeem for oxygen is needed. Yeah, I think, I don't know if I'm like, I've got, you know, I'm a bit under the weather, but I had a headache all day and that was a lot harder than usual, so maybe I got a little tiny weeny cold or something. I don't know. Oh. Rad says that's more working out than I've done in the last month. Right. Moving on. Right. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Maybe that's the right height. I don't know. That feels a bit tall. Feels a bit big. I think we might just do it that level, you know. I think that might be okay. Sorry, Rad. Sweating to the oldies, says Chewbacca. It's so refreshing doing exercise. Doesn't it just make you feel so good and happy? No. No, it doesn't, does it? All those people. It's full of, it gives you loads of endorphins. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It makes you tired and fed up. Doesn't give you loads of endorphins. It does. Scientifically proven exercise. Oh, shut up. It's hard work. Doesn't at all. Endorphins, schmorphins. That's what I always say. No, it makes me feel tired, says Stitch Fix. Yeah, me. I'm the same. Like my brother, he's he's like been gym mad his entire life. And he's always banging on about how happy it makes him being like having finished in a routine at the gym. And I'm like, no, no. Are they getting longer? Is each one of those getting longer? It is, isn't it? What? How have I done that? Oh, I see. No. What? What? Okay. What? Huh? I mean, technically, what? Technically, that one should be... What? Excuse me? My brain appears to have left the building. I mean, is that... What? If it's going down at the steady rate, then they should all be... What? If you break that word down, exercise, you eventually come to eggs that are sides. for bacon, says Griffin. I'm not sure. I think that's one of those situations where, you know, you're purposefully manipulating the word in order to, you know, change it to fit what you think best. That's like these conspiracy theories for things where they're like, well, if you take away the T and you add in a Y, which is what they would have done if you think about it hard enough, then it actually stands for aliens. Oh, okay, mate. Yeah, fair do. Yeah. And what word was it? Milk. Right. All milk comes from aliens. Of course it does. Yep. You're not nuts at all, mate. Chris says, Mitz, when's the stream ending? I've got to be right back. About 9 o'clock, says Mitz. Yeah, in about an hour, normally. I think we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 1, 2, no, ooh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. How hard could it be? All milk comes from Wisconsin, says Mike on Switch. I'm not sure that's true, Mike, because I know there's like dairy farms here in the UK, so that's, you know, that's great and all, but it's not true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's right. So how's it? I don't know. I just can't even right now. See, if I put that there, that's wrong. That's not right at all. I guess I need to come down like 2 at a time here, do I? Is that what I've done? So if that's there, and that's there, and that's there, but then actually that needs to be there. Yeah, I think that's what I've done. Which is, I mean, kind of impossible, but okay, we'll roll with it. Have you ever been to a dairy farm outside of Wisconsin? They're all empty, says Stranathus. Yes, in the UK. UK milk is alien milk, says Chewbacca, indeed. As we've just discovered. Blue Block says, the thing about conspiracies is that it assumes people must always be logical and follow the theorist's logic. If you say so. It was just a joke. It was only a joke, mate. We don't need to worry about it. It's all good. So that one's all right. Weird stuff happening here, peeps. I'm just saying. I'll put that out there. Very strange things happening. I mean, that kind of works, I guess. I don't really like it coming up from that way. What do you guys think? Clearly there's something not right here. Because that's wrong. It shouldn't be like that. It should definitely have a bit on top. I think maybe like that so it goes down a couple. See, that's right. That makes sense. Let's put the lights on. Put lamp on. Turn it up. Woden says, as pleasure as always, Mr. No-Tell. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try my hardest. You know, the hardest thing today is going to be going to bed. Because I'm at a particular bit on Elden Ring that I really want to do more of. And it's very, very... How is this one even more? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Yeah, Elden Ring. It sucked me in. I can't. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Something wrong between the keyboard and the chair, said Mike. There's something wrong here, I'm telling you. There's some errors in math going on, and I don't usually say math because that's a weird American thing to say because it's called maths, really. But yet again, you've gone, oh, let's pinch some of these British people's words and then kick them out, and then change them so that we can be unique and individual. Oh, and that needs to come over. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and I've made some major boo-boos here. Major. Oh, we've got to do all that again. Yeah, that should be. Oh, jeez, that should be there. Oh, man. Oh, mate. Oh, we've completely and utterly ruined the whole thing. It's all broken. How did you come up with your user? Oh, my goodness. I've been asked that question so many times recently. It's crazy. I don't know. All of a sudden, they're like the story of Foxy No Tails. Even my dad asked me this weekend, was, how did you come up with Foxy No Tail anyway? Okay, long story short, I made my YouTube channel for my son, basically, so that I could make videos, because he used to like watching Stampy Longnose. So I wanted a name that had the same rhythm as Stampy Longnose. My favourite character growing up myself was Fantastic Mr. Fox. It just so happened that Jack, my son, also enjoyed watching the Fantastic Mr. Fox movie, and therefore I went with Foxy No Tail, as opposed, as you know, Fantastic Mr. Fox gets his tail chopped off in the movie, or in the book, or the movie, you know. So there you go. Now you know the whole story. Or, you know, Mitz can just write it on the screen for you and save me a job. Thanks, Mitz. Appreciate it. Can't believe we messed all this up, guys. I mean, I know whose fault it is, but I can't say, because then I'll get in trouble for blaming that person again. And that person's just been ever so useful right now, putting that origin story on after I just said it. So I better not blame them. Why, guys, says change all the words and make them more efficient by removing the extra bits. Make them more efficient by taking the English out of the English that you've stolen. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's good. I'm only joking, by the way, peeps. It's only a joke. You don't need to get all like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you know. It's fine. Not real. I'm quite glad it's over a bit, because this bit was interfering when we farm anyway. So, oh, my goodness, I can't believe I smash it all to bits again. Jeez. Smash it all to bits again. We'll get there eventually, peeps. We'll get this right at the end of the day. I honestly thought we would get this entire room decorated, the staircases done and everything by the end of today's live stream. But clearly, as usual, I forget myself and how irritatingly useless I am, and how often I have to just redo literally everything because I get it all wrong every single time. And it drives me nuts, mate. Ah, so it's fantastic, Mr. Fox in Hotels, says Look at the Sun. Indeed, it is, yes. Sally Salt says, greasy Mr. No-Tail. Hello, Sally Salt, how you doing? Oh, the pain of tearing everything down, says Griffin. I know. I do the same. Takes me ages to finish a build, says friendly undead mage. Yeah, and it's totally unnecessary. I don't need to do it. It was fine. It really didn't matter if it was slightly different to the rest of it, but I can't. I was like, no, it's got to be the same. It's got to match. Whatever weird society built these tunnels in the first place would have built them right. Got to do them justice. That would have made them all exact. The little trolley things that lived here that built all of this stuff. Maybe it's an army of, like, foxes. Like, I don't know. I don't have any lore for this base. Anyone any ideas for the lore of my base this season? How it came about? Who created it? I mean, it's me building it, let's be honest. But, you know, it's fun to have lore. Friendly Undead Mage getting his messages deleted. Give me symmetry or give me death. Yeah, you can't. Streamlabs don't like capital letters. It really upsets it. Ray says, we all know how you got username, but how did you come up with everyone's favourite character, Rodney? So, that's a good question, Ray. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't actually know the answer. How did I come up with Rodney? I think that was just one of those off-the-cuff, spur of the moment. This person needs a name. Think of a funny name, Rodney. Rodney will do. probably subconsciously comes from Only Fools and Horses, I would imagine. Who knows? Not a clue. Just one of those things. Everyone's favourite character is Alan Din, says Pickles. Pickles, I think he's your favourite character. Yeah, Alan Din's name is obviously very easy to imagine where that one came from. I don't have to think hard to imagine where Alan Din got his name. That doesn't feel like it's the same now, but that's fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Let's stick the levers on. Stick the blaming levers on, mate. Didn't do the top ones. Good. I think that one's in the wrong place. Oh, how I miss the old characters, says Baron One, and those random chicken crazes. Chicken. Yeah. Things have changed a bit over the years. World Builder's not dragging you out into the Tiger because you're an orange fox, says Michael Switch. Apparently not. Everyone's favourite character... Oh, I've read that one. Sally Salt says, I have an uncle with a metal rod in his leg. His name is Rodney. Wow, Rodney, I get it. Dash Nash Richard says, my builds usually go like this. Do it over and over again until I don't care anymore. Yeah, that's it, basically, isn't it? Oh, that's enough. I can't be bothered anymore. That'll do. Jeez, yeah. You know me so well. Okay, there we go. Bit of one of them there. A couple of those. Bit of one of them there. A couple of those. One of them. One of them. One of them. One of them again. I'll have one of them. And why not have one of them? Okay, perfect. Nice. Job done. Finished. We can all go home now. Right. We're getting there. It's not looking horrendous. I mean, it could be worse. These side bits aren't right. They'll get changed at some point. I'm not 100% sure what I'll do with those, but they will. But let's just finish getting these bits in for now, and then we'll worry about that. We'll worry about that later on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across. Another 3. 1, 2, 3 there. Oh, I think this is even going to match up with the floor. I've got high hopes of this one. 2, 3, 4, and then across. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Why am I flying all of a sudden? I just thought I'd just float down there. Did it on purpose. It's part of the building process. Honest. Mitz says, okay, bye. Wow. What are you going for, Mitz? Wow, rude. Just leaving like that. What I done wrong this time, Mitz? Your uncle probably knows the guy with no shins, Tony. What? Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, there. Yes, this is going to fit perfectly. You said anyone can go home now. Wow. Any opportunity to leave early, Mitz. I remember when you used to stay late, put the chairs on the tables when everyone had gone, sweep up, sort out the cash register, take the change, put the shutters up. I'd be home with me tea on, feet up on the sofa. You'd be, you know, hanging back doing all the jobs, and now you're the first one gone. First one, second I go, all right, guys, that's it, and you're gone. Ow. Where's Mitz gone? Gone. Can't believe it. Rubbish. I still do, says Mitz. No, Mitz is over it, says Mike. Yeah, I think so. Had enough. What do you mean you don't want to do all them jobs anymore, Mitz? It's only a joke, Mitz. I know you work hard. Right, okay. We now have a tunnel. And I'm going to lay the track down here for one last time. I believe I won't need to do it again. I'm just going to do that because I feel like it. I meant to do that. It's honest, mate. That's how I roll. Foxy, his Tony joke is shins are between your toes and your knees. Oh, okay. Mike says, you used to have to rewind Twitch so we can stream over it next time. Please be kind, rewind. What? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. It doesn't take much, to be honest. You know, it happens very easily. My levels of confusion. I lose track of what you guys are talking about, and then it's just like gone. Pardon? Right, we'll fill some of these walls in. Just to make it a little bit neater. Because I'm trying to avoid now thinking about actually working on the netherwart farm. Because I don't know what to do with that bit. Any thoughts for how we can make the netherwart farm fit in with the rest of the build? They would be greatly appreciated. Rad, you had some ideas about all of this. You got any ideas? Rad's gone. I didn't like his other idea. It's ripe old age of young... That you are, lol, says Mitz. Yes. I'm just going to nod and smile and pretend I've got a Scooby-Doo what you're talking about. OMG, says Mitz. It's that ripe old age of young that you are. I've read that exactly how you've written it. You look, if you're not going to write in English, how am I supposed to know what you're on about? You're like writing in riddles. I hope you know what it means, because I haven't got a clue. You didn't the first time, says Mitch. It didn't make any sense the second time either. No offense. Rewrite Village's AI to plant and harvest netherwart. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't think I'd get away with it on Truly Bedrock. It would. Do you know what? It would be cool to have a series that was just like, oh, okay, I need this functionality, so I'm gonna change the game in this way to do it, and just have a series that was all about like tweaking the game with add-ons, like in vanilla-y ways, not in cheaty ways. But I just don't have time to start doing anything new like that, which is such a shame. Like a single-player world where I just like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to way to harvest my netherwart that's different and unique, so I'll just tweak Villager's AI to do it for me. I think that'd be great. It would go well with what I do. I'm sure it would suit a lot of my viewers. But no. Put those lazy clerics to work, says Pickles. Indeed, yeah. Tango Foxy, says Mike. When 1.19 comes out, is this season over, says Blue Knights? Not that I'm aware of. If it is, they haven't told me. So I hope not. Because otherwise, I'm not finished. Depends when it comes out at the end of the day. I mean, I'm assuming it's... Well, I think there's the, like... I'm hoping it comes out in winter. I hope we've got a good gap before it actually comes out. But I'm kind of assuming it's going to come out in summer, which I don't want them to do. I understand why that makes sense for them to do that. But personally, I would rather wait until winter for it to come out, so we've got plenty of time before we have to start worrying about world generation changes and stuff like that again. But it does make a lot more sense for them to release it in the summer. So I kind of feel like it would be, personally, this isn't reflective of Truly Bedrock meetings or other members, but personally, if it was just solely 100% up to me, I would probably want to just continue rather than do another short season because we're still early days in and there's a lot going on and it's not massively world changing what they're going to be doing. So, but I'm sure we'll have, when we know more and when they've made more progress and more announcements, I'm sure we'll have more talks about it internally and find out. Des Fate says July, they reckon. Who's they? They is such a vague word when it comes to Minecraft because the developers haven't suggested anything yet. Welcome back to Better Villages for Bedrock, aka BVB Tango would be proud. I forgot he did that thing. That was different though, that was a mod. It's only 2 months to update to 1.18.12. It was only 2 months. Well, really, that's a minor update though. Compromise, release it in September. September would be alright, but I think that's when they do their live stream, so I think they'd probably be tempted to get it out before they do the next live stream thing. Maybe, I don't know. Tried to get Skybound the other day, but the marketplace won't let me download it, says Chagras. It's not my map, that one, so I can't help you there. Yeah, I need to do something about this bit so we can carry on going down there, really. But I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Although I think I'm in Skybound. I think the me and a few of the Truly Bedrock members are actually featuring the Skybound map. It's one that Dan Robs Probs and his mate made. And I'm pretty sure it's got us in it. Chagra says, I played that. You have to pay for it. I did. Been having issues with it, not sure why. Probably best to get in touch with Mojang technical support, as much as I hate saying that, because they're not ever so good at getting back to you in a reasonable time frame, and they're not very good at getting back to you with anything useful. But that is probably, sad as it is, the best route to go down in terms of getting the support that you need. Okay, right. Let's stop fiddling with stairs and let's get cracking on the next thing, which is obviously making this room look better. So I guess we should probably step down again so we're at the same level where all the chests and stuff are. So we can dig all of this area out. And then I guess we probably need some walls and things in. So I guess more sprucey McSpruce stuff, I guess. We'll keep the theme very similar for this. I'm going to tear away that track again now as I delete the floor, because I am. Of course I am. Why not? How many times can I put the same piece of track in the same area? Diggy dig holes, says S. Fisher. Just watched the most recent Dadcraft episode. He loved the gardening farm. Happy customer. Oh, amazing. Has he used it? That's good. Fantastic. Excellent. I like happy customers. Happy customers generally tend to, slightly fewer complaints. So, I'm happy with that. Not always. Depends who you're dealing with. Particularly with Dadcraft, I'm quite happy about that because he's had me down as a bit of a scam artist since the beginning of the series. So maybe he's going to change his tune about me now. Watching you on stream makes us appreciate how much hard work you put in with all of the bills for all the TV members. We only see a small portion of what goes on, but keep up the amazing work, says Griffin. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, you were an NPC there watching Beardstone, and I remember he saw you, Tiz, and himself. Oh, amazing. I completely... Dan must have been working on that for a long time, because I totally forgot that he'd even sort of said, oh, you guys will be in it. And he asked us that months and months and months ago. So, yeah. I'd forgotten all about it. So when he said, oh, you're in my thing, I was like, you what? You can't go putting us in your game without asking. And I didn't say that. It suddenly then occurred to me, like, oh, no, I do have this faint memory somewhere at the back of my mind that he did actually ask. Many, many months ago, says S. Fisher, yeah. Greetings, sir. I enjoy watching and making Minecraft content. So it, says Snowy Glowlith. It's really cool to see more people play Bedrock. Oh, thanks. Been playing Bedrock for a long time, mate. Been playing Bedrock since it was... Before it was called Bedrock. It was called Pocket Edition when I started. Or Minecraft for Windows 10. back, says Chris Varble. Oh, Chris, we missed you, mate. It was all going wrong. I'm glad you're back. Thank you for coming back. Finally, there's a calm washed over the stream again now that Chris is back. We can all feel safe again. So, peeps, I know I've been banging on about it for ages, but it's my new favourite thing. Who here in the... Wow, hang on a minute.
Beckanoid just subscribed for 3 months. We're here 3 months.
Beckanoid! Thank you for subscribing for 3 months. That wasn't what I was getting at, Chris. Chris is like, oh, going wrong. Maybe we need another hype train. No. No, you're generous. You've already been way too generous. So thank you very much for that. That's not what I was getting at. It was just a joke. Okay? No more hype trains, please. You've been too generous already today. So yeah, what I was going to say then was, I know I've been banging on about it a lot already because it's my new favourite thing. But hands up in the chat if any of you have played or have any interest in Elden Ring. Because I want to talk to someone. I've got literally no one to talk to about it. I know Slack's been playing it, but I haven't had any chance to talk to him recently. He's been doing his own thing, so I just need a friend to talk to about Elden Ring. I got so much to say, but nobody cares. Never played it, and I'll have a look, says Griffin. Now that's how we are into stream. Time to pay for stream fee. £5 from everyone. Yeah. Sally Salt says, I have been hesitant to put Minecraft on my laptop because my CPU will only support Java. What? If your CPU support Java Edition, then it would definitely run Bedrock Edition. It's much lighter on CPU usage than Java Edition. I think you're getting confused the other way around. It's normally, you know, you can run Bedrock all right, but Java is a bit tricky. Snowy Golith doesn't know much about it. Loki Godov says, Dad, Craft first video. He thought the scavenger hunt was a scam because the chest was empty, but they got there and almost died several times. I know. I've never laughed so much in my life. Poor Dad Craft. Poor Dad Craft. He wasn't there for the day one stuff. Someone just left. I think someone stole the book or so. I can't remember. And yeah, he found it in some random chest. Thought there was a quest to go on. Got to the end and there's nothing there. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. You couldn't write that stuff. Bedrock's more RAM heavy, says Wraithwrath. I know it isn't. Absolutely 100% is not. Bedrock is not more RAM heavy. Bedrock uses very, very little amount of RAM. Unless you've got an absolutely ginormous server, then Bedrock will use as much RAM as it needs, but I mean, Bedrock sits normally around about 512 megabytes of RAM. It depends on your render distance more than anything, but I don't think I've ever seen it go over on a single PC, like 1.5 gigabytes. Sally Salt says, I have Windows 7, I can't get Bedrock. Ah, well that sucks. Bedrock needs less than 1 gig of RAM on mobile, says Mike and Switch. Yeah, and on PC. Don't need much RAM at all. Java Edition, albeit doesn't need all of that RAM, but it's very, very slow if you don't have it. Whereas Bedrock, no it didn't. Not slow. I buy Fire tablets with 3 or 4 gigs, so it runs very smooth for my kids, says Mike and Switch. So there you go. There you go. You've heard it here first. Mike's got the knowledge. And he's sharing it with us all because he's very generous. Very generous Mike on Switch there. I'm running a lot of mods, says Rateswrath. Not on Bedrock Edition, you're not. No, there's no such thing as mods for Bedrock Edition. I think there is actually. I think you can. There is a modding scene for Bedrock now. Somebody's like making mods, or there's ports of a couple of Java mods that you can get. I think I can't remember what it's called. No idea whether it works or not. I've never used it, but it was floating around. Well, it's for a while now, a good few months ago. But so you could well be running mods, but if you are, you're not playing Bedrock anymore. That's like saying, Java Edition only needs this much RAM unless you've filled it full of mods, which of course it's going to need more RAM then because you filled it full of mods. Sky Factory 4 Bedrocks is Wraith. Well, there you go. That's probably why. then you're not playing Bedrock Edition anymore. Yeah, you can't go round going Bedrock is RAM heavy and then explain a complete fringe use case for it and then expect that to be valid for everybody else. Because you're just spreading false information there based on your own use case, which doesn't suit even the minority of people. Sorry, Wraith. Skyban is as close as we get to Sky Factory of Bedrock, says Mike. I think Wraith's right. I think you can get a Sky Factory mod for Bedrock. Like I was saying, but I can't remember for the life of me what it's called or where you get it from. But it's like an actual mod rather than an add-on. But I don't, again, no idea how well it works or how it works. I assume it's probably got something to do with like the Giza integration stuff. Maybe it has all that built in and it's actually running on Java but playing it through Bedrock. Wish they added more stuff to do in the Nether and End, says Loki Godov. Yeah, Nether I don't think needs any more. The End certainly does. Nubson says, I honestly never played Java. Most of my friends play on console, so I decided to get Bedrock. Yeah. It makes sense if you're if that's where most of the people you know are playing it. It's made by Vontage and it's on MCPE, says Wraith. See, Wraith not spreading false information now. Wraith speaking the truth. But Wraith completely and utterly wrong about generalising Bedrock Edition. Having high RAM requirements. I will put you in your place, people, until you tell me that I'm wrong and prove it. Which has happened a lot of times, so I probably shouldn't be quite so standoffish, because it probably turns out that I am wrong. I normally am. Oh, that's not the right place at all. Right, well this one needs to be a bit shorter so that it matches everything else. Which is going to look a little bit weird, but I think we'll get away with it. Yeah, actually no, forget it. We'll just leave it taller because it does look really weird. And then we go into this giant room. I don't know how we're going to deal with ceilings and things. This bit's obviously easy enough because it's, well, we can deal with all of that later. It doesn't even need to look nice, but going into here, I don't know. I think most people post Bedrock except YouTubers, says Stitch Fix. Do you mean play? Most people, yeah, Bedrock Java Edition, and this is, I got statistics a long time ago. Do you remember Helen Angel? Used to be a community manager for Bedrock Edition. She's now a Minecraft partner. She works with one of the game studios. I can't remember which one, but she told us at the time that Java Edition had less than 10% of the overall Minecraft player base, and that I think there was like the average age of players of Bedrock Edition was 21 or 25. Can't remember the exact number, but it's a lot higher than I thought. The majority of Bedrock players play on mobile, like the high majority. I can't remember the percentage, but it was like 80 or something percent. And only 10% of Minecraft players in general play on Java Edition. So lots and lots more Bedrock Edition players than there are Java Edition players. Many more. It's a bit awkward, that corner, isn't it? But there's not a lot I can do about that, really. It'd be alright. It'd be fine. I think there's water behind those, so I can't move those. We could probably dig into that wall a little bit, but then we're going to affect things on that side, so I think that'll be alright as it is. Chris Fowler says, Fox is a streamer / YouTuber. Do you watch other Minecraft vids too? I used to really enjoy watching Minecraft content, but the more I got into doing it, the less I enjoyed watching it, because there's just a certain saturation level of how much the brain can cope with the same subject all of the time. So as much as there's a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, I really like their style. I really like how they do it. I just I'm not interested in watching Minecraft YouTube videos apart from ones that are not Let's Plays. Like I will watch the odd snapshot videos. I watch a lot of Silence Bug Rock videos. I watch his Zoomers, like update videos, and occasionally, like if someone's made a video about something special about Minecraft, I might check it out, but not very often. So yeah, I hardly watch any Minecraft videos anymore. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but it's just like it's like going to work, isn't it? I do that for a living. I don't want to go home and do it as well. I used to, but it's constant. It's too much. Totally makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely curious on how it affected after it became a job. Yeah, it's sad, really, but it's just one of those things. Right, okay. More wood. I guess we'll just carry on the same pattern down here. I think this is got an even middle though, so it might be a bit weird, but I don't know if that matters too much. We'll find out. We like things to be symmetrical here on Foxy North Dale channel, don't we? Oh, that all needs lowering. You need to catch an Elden Ring stream, says Chewbacca. I'm not... I don't really enjoy watching live streams. I don't mind watching VODs. But again, that's finding the time to do it. But I'm not... I find it... When I watch a live stream, I want to engage with it, and then it sort of ruins the actual enjoyment of watching it for me. As daft as that sounds. I much rather watch short form video content, so I have watched a lot of like Elden Ring tips and tricks videos because I find it interesting. But I wouldn't be remotely... unless I found a YouTuber or a streamer that I really gelled with. But I find most streamers to be really irritating. And I probably fall into that category. But most streamers that I've seen just tend to their way through a live stream, and there's no... I like things to be short and sweet and to the point. I don't want to feel like I'm having my time wasted, and I feel like a lot of streamers just waste your time. They just spend forever, like me, getting to the point and doing anything. So I know that's very hypocritical of me, but that's just my own tastes. Now, I've always said, and I've never been shy to admit it, that I'm not really... I didn't ever want to be a streamer. I didn't want to do streams originally because I didn't enjoy watching streams, and I thought it was really hypocritical of me to be a streamer if I didn't enjoy watching it myself. But people seem to enjoy watching it, and I thought, well, I can't judge what I do based on my own likes and dislikes. So I stream, but I wouldn't want to watch one of my streams, and I won't want to. Well, I don't want to watch anyone else's streams. I'll obviously support the TB peeps during their live streams because it's just what you do, isn't it, when you're part of a team? But I wouldn't sit and choose to watch. No offense to my TB mates, but I wouldn't choose to sit and watch any of their streams just because I'm not interested in watching live streams. As much as I think some of them are really good streamers, I just don't find it interesting myself. Now, it sounds really mean. It's just, the truth of what I enjoy in terms of how I enjoy taking in content, I guess. Wraith says, I didn't realise there were two different Minecraft editions. I found out when I tried to follow a tutorial, nothing worked right. Jeez. How do you get inspired for your farm, says G. James. I normally get inspired by necessity. Like, I need to solve a problem. Or, sometimes somebody will give me... It doesn't happen very often, but like in the past, Slack's gone, hey, there's this cool mechanic that I've heard of, or I found out, or someone's told me where this will work, and I'll go, oh, okay, yeah, well, we could use that to do this, or we could use that to do that, and then I'll create a farm that way because there's a fun way of using a particular mechanic. think that side's too high. It is. Gas noise. Really? I don't think there's a ghast in here, guys. You might have got me with a creeper with all of these holes and things kicking about around here. But I don't think you're going to get me with a ghast. Nice try, but not today. My little AFK hole. Sorry, little AFK hole. You've got to go now, mate. I like watching streams because I'm still learning. You guys drop good info. If I knew every detail of the mechanics, I might not enjoy it as much, says Dweeby does. I don't think I know all... I would never claim to know all of the mechanics of Minecraft. I think anybody that claims to know all of the mechanics of Minecraft is probably being a little bit big-headed.
Looks like someone has
wow, jeez, Chris!
To give around. Thank you very much for all 10 of the subscriptions you have
what?
just gifted.
Ah, oh dear.
Chris Varble just gifted 10 subs.
Chris, what are you doing? Jeez, thank you. Wow, Chris, if your name is King Direwolf or Char5em, Mock Turtle, Salrob, Fish Range, Squishy Mishy, Old Joska, Cuban Tony, Azer Wing, or Plod Plod, please give Chris a ridiculously huge thank you. Chris has gifted 30 subscriptions in this... what? Chris? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Takes me back, actually, Chris, takes me back to what Mike was saying earlier when Mike said you can put the heating back on now. And, yeah, I was going to say it's not actually as far from the truth as you think. I haven't...
Looks like
oh
someone has
what?
way too many diamonds to give around.
I try... You're never going to let me tell this story, are you?
Subscriptions you have just gifted.
Jeez, Chris, stop.
Chris Varble just gifted 10 subs.
No. I can't go with it. Chris, no. Oh, if your name is Alpaco, James Cabo, Ham for the Rig Roy, Yellow, PP Zerk, To Doolin, Jade, Ananas, or the Mr. Porkins.
Many.
Please give Chris a ridiculously, jeez, 40 big thank you, jeez. Now heat and light, says Michael Switch. Oh my, OMG, GG, Chris, says Mitz, jeez. POG, Chris, the Squirrelicious. Absolutely. Yeah. Foxy, no words indeed, Chris. Oh, man. I don't know how. I don't know why, and I don't know how. And I can't even right now, Chris. I can't even. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you beyond thank yous. Thank you with more thanks than anybody has ever done thank yous before. Okay? Right, imagine that somebody said thank you, the best that anyone's ever said it before, and then imagine it better. Okay? Because that's how many thank yous I am thinking of right now. Okay. Do I dare start that story again? My heating story. Oh, jeez, I don't know if I dare. If I start it again, I'm really worried Chris is just going to drop another, and I don't want him to. You've done too many already, Chris. No more. Promise, no more, okay? Jeez. Congratulations on making Foxy wordless. It's a difficult one to do. And another one! Jeez, Live Gem! Stop! Chris is Pog. I'm not even going to complain about me not getting one. Says, wow, and then you got one. I can't believe it. Right, yes. So... I've been trying very hard to... There was a thing that popped up on my, like, news feeds not long ago saying that it's way more efficient, apparently, and saves a lot of money if you turn your heating down to 19, okay? So you put your thermostat on 19. So I've always had my thermostat on 21. And some people come in and go, oh, it's really hot in here. And then, you know, I always feel a little bit chilly, to be honest with you still. So I turned it, I've had it down on 19 for like 3 weeks now. And sometimes I have to wear a jumper all the time in the house, but I feel so cold. So I'm trying to acclimatize myself to this like ridiculously cold temperature of 19 degrees. If you were outside and it was 19 degrees, you'd be in your t-shirt sweating. Inside at 19, you're just like, oh, I think my thermostat's broken. Because it's so cold. But I feel like I'm slowly getting used to it. And it has made a big difference. The boiler hardly kicks on at all now, to be honest with you. So I know it's getting warmer anyway, but it's been ridiculously cold on and off the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm giving that a go. And I think it's working out okay. Foxy ain't wordless. His words are just not making any sense, says Aaron. Well, that's true. Furthermore says 19, that's below freezing. No. Centigrade. Centigrade, the real temperature scale. You can't say that. Say what I want, mate. I say what I want. I need an iron trapdoor, please. No, an iron door. No, I need 6, not 3. I have to interrogate you. Where do you get your money from and why are you so nice, says Livjum. No. We don't ask people that are generous where they get their money from. That's very rude. And that's the sort of thing that makes people that are generous not want to be generous anymore when they start getting interrogated about finances. Let's just assume that Chris is just very generous, or we know that Chris is very generous, and just, let him get on with being generous without interfering in his generosity. Okay? If Chris wants to share, that's up to Chris, but to do not ask. Do not ask. I didn't say donut, you moron. Jeez. No offense taken, says Chris. That's good then. 19 or 21, I'd be freezing my bits, says Wire Guy. I have... I've read all of those. Mr. Beast in Disguise. That reminds me of a ludicrous song, says Ziggurat. Does it? With your computers running, the temp in the house must be much higher. Well, that's the other thing that I've been doing, is I've not been using my computers. I'm obviously using my PC now for streaming, but I've been doing everything I can on my new laptop, which is, to be honest with you, because it's been the school holidays again, just playing Elden Ring, which works surprisingly well on the laptop. Compared to my PC, I can have on like maximum graphics on 4K for Elden Ring. On my laptop, I have it on a very low, very, very low resolution and on like lowest settings. But it doesn't really make any difference. These people are like, oh, I can only play in like 1080p, 60 frames per second. It's nonsense. You can't tell any difference. When you're up and close and personal with the screen, you can't. It doesn't make any difference at all. So yeah, I've been using that, and my electricity usage is, believe it or not, even though the prices have overly doubled in the last couple of days, it's slightly cheaper than what I was doing. So it does go to show you just how much electricity my PC does use. Why do people question generosity? Some people enjoy making others happy. It's rare, but it happens to Stitch Fix. Exactly. You should never question it. Lloyd G says the Minecraft community must be the most generous I've come across. From my experience, absolutely. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There are so many generous people in my community, Slack's community. Well, in fact, all of the communities that I'm aware of. It's ridiculous. You just pop along to a stream. Pop along to a stream weekend. And it's just this generosity doesn't stop for like 2 days. It's crazy. Snowy Golith says, oh, by the way, Mr. Foxy, my name is based off the Pokemon Growlithe. I noticed that, but I keep saying it Golith. I keep saying it long. Long? Wrong. Because I can't speak, apparently, clearly. Lyle Vjum says, yes, level 99 player Foxy Hotel attempted to open an iron door with glass next to it. Brilliant. Well, it would look nicer if it was glass. I would use a normal door. This is... I'm just making an AFK room. I just want a room I can AFK in. And, not get blown up by things while I'm in there. So let's put a chest in there. We've got lamp on in background, so that's fine. Put a little chest in there. It's nice. There's some nice home comforts. It's good in here. It's good. I just need do with a bit of deep slate, some deep slate walls to make it look nice. I don't know if I've got deep slate box here, have I? Have I got deep slate box? Have I not got a deep slate box in my ender chest? I don't think I have. How have I not got a deep slate box? This is just not... I suppose I'm not building with deep slate this season. Okay, we won't use deep slate then. We'll use different materials to make walls with. We'll use andesite and asite. And cobblestone. Could do with a mini block or a head to sit on there. Save your legs while you're AFK, said Plod Plod. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Stitch Fix just subscribed.
I could do with some... just stone walls, I guess. Stitch Fix, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Giving even more of Jeff Bezos' hard-earned money to me so that Elon Musk can be the richest man in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can't have stone walls. Can you not have stone walls? You can't just have a stone wall. This project's been totally stonewalled, mate. Ah, jeez, can't believe you can't have a stone wall. Sucks. Just want a stone wall. Okay, got an idea, peeps. First time chat from Just a Fox, says Fox without a tail. Nom. Okay, here have Jess money, says Stitch Fix. I take it. Thank you very much. Keep it coming. If it's Jeff's, send it my way. Make sure he'll never, ever be the richest man in the world ever again. It's my new mission. Put Jeff Bezos into poverty. So he can understand what it feels like. That'll show him. Don't know why it'll show him, but it will. You'll see. Right, now we need some light. I need a little chain with a little dangly lamp on the end. I had a box full of chains and stuff. I think it's at home. I'm going to have to make some new chains. New chain, please. Really? I thought chain was like that. Is that not chain? How do you make chains? Huh. How do you make chains? Ah, it's the other way around. Of course it is. Foxy's best. Fox is Mitts. It's a very true story. Thank you, Mitts. Not as this is so surprised anyone else can subscribe with the amount Chris is given. Everyone's been subscribed thanks to Chris. Thank you, Chris. That AFK box seems too dark. Creeper sound would be nice. Yeah, yeah, it's not going to stay dark, hopefully. Right, I just need a lantern now. Have I got any soil kicking about? Doesn't even need to be a soul lantern. A normal lantern would do. Just a nice little lantern, please. There we go. Oh, I got chains in there as well. Look, of course I have. Totally course, mate. Hurrah! Now it is brighter than the moon. Excellent. Perfect AFK box. No one will ever find me in there. I'll be completely invisible. Oh, I need to put my little chest back in. Where am I going to put my chest now? I put it there. Wow. I can't get in it now. Can you? You can. Ha! Nice. Okay. We'll do a little bit of decoration behind here just to make all this look a little bit nicer. I think. Chuck a couple of them in there. Looking snazzy. Oh, what an epic looking little chest box we've got there. Do a little bit of that on this side as well. Mitts will be proud of me doing all this amazing building. So I taught him that. Taught him how to build. On that server we did together that one time, all them years ago. Can't take credit for everything, Mitts. I mean, to be fair, you did. But, you know, let me have this one. Spinning Foxo. Fox in a box. The fox in the box. Sorry, I had to say it. Okay. If you say so. Whatever you say. Hurrah! My AFK box is now 100% complete. Apart from that little bit of dirt there. I don't like that. There we go. Gravel's much better. Nice. It's looking good, I was going to say. And then I fell down a hole. What are we building, says Anubav. 21212121. Never play anymore, says Mitz. Who you never play anymore? This is blasphemous. You must play Minecraft Bedrock Edition, Mitz. You're not allowed to not play anymore. You can't just carry on playing Valhalla all your life. It's not fair. No idea, but it's interesting, says Snowy Growlith. We're building... Well, we got a netherwart farm, and so far today, what we've done, although we're going to be finished in a minute, sadly, because it's 9 o'clock, is we've made some stairs down to it, which, you know, actually come round from here, which took us 17 attempts, because I did it wrong the first 58 times that I did it. And then we put in a temporary floor and I made an AFK box. So we haven't really achieved a great deal in today's live stream, to be perfectly honest. Us, says Mitz. Oh, we don't play anymore. Well, I know, you know, busy and all that. If you liked Elden Ring, Mitz, you could join up in that. Although, apparently, according to Slack, you can't keep getting kicked out because apparently if the other person, the host dies, which I do constantly, then the other person gets kicked out. Which is annoying. I genuinely, I know I keep talking about it, I cannot underestimate, I can't say, no, what's the word? It's just so good, basically. It's Breath of the Wild good. Breath of the Wild's probably one of the best games I've played ever, full stop, period. And my other, like, favourite, well, not favourite, because I struggle with favourites, but, like, one of the best series of games I've ever played, the ones that I have fond memories of, are the Tomb Raider.
Someone has way too many diamonds to give around. Thank you very much for all 10 of the subscriptions you have just gifted.
Chris Varble just gifted 10 subs. Chris Varble cheered. 2000.
Don't want to be rude or anything, Chris, but clearly you're paying for my silence here. Jeez, Chris. And then another 10. What? Another 10. That's 50. 51 gifted subs in one live stream. Why? Why? Stop. You promised. You didn't, but I kind of assumed you would. Stop. And then another 2,000 bits. Have a great evening, Foxy. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm 38-year-old female, plays Xbox Series X Minecraft and work as a combination stainless aluminium fabricator and welder, says Stitch Fix. Good for you. That's amazing. I can't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Because he's kind, says Swing Coder. Yeah, too kind. What's the record in gifted, says Aaron 1. I think Chris has just took it. Foxy Stranathus ordered 10 push-ups. Great, thanks, Stranathus.
Looks like someone has way too many diamonds to give around. Thank you very much for all 10 of the subscriptions you have just gifted.
What are you doing?
Fervent_spore just gifted 10
Why? Fervent Spore, thank you. Oh, jeez, I've got to do the names now. Hang on. Oh, jeez. If your name, I've got to scroll up a bit now, is Prince Mark, Painted Lady Lover, Ninjara, Millville Pirate, Zaras the Empty, DM Reigns, The Fatter Dad, S. Fisher, Aqui, or Cully, please give Chris a huge, ridiculously big thank you. And if your name is Yellow, Wellersit, Hyas, Look of the Sun, Aaron, Keggy, Krogdor, Casey Grandma, Sofa Server, or Chan, then please give Fervent Spore a huge, massive thank you. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'll get to your push-ups in a minute, Stranathus. Snowgother says something. I don't know. Oh, wait, we're almost doing a train. No, don't do another train. We've had a train. We did a level 5 train. We don't need another one, thank you. Dash Nastri says, we're talking about Elden Ring. I don't think I should. He's not been quite beating me in total yet, but he's close, lol, says Mitz. Mitz, yeah. Jeez. Chris is on 197. 197 gifted subs to this channel, not just to me. And then Mitz, I don't know. Oh, Mitz is on 250. I'm turning 19 on the 22nd of April, and you still will be 2 times older than me. Shake my head, says Just a Foxo. Is that a challenge, says Mitz. There, says Chris to Mitz. No, it's not. No challenges, thank you. Jamming Girly Tomboy says, no clue how I ended up here, but it's been fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for the first time chat. You doing push-ups motivates me to do push-ups, says Stranathons. Well, I better blooming do them then. I better go hide in my AFK box and go... You know, I was going to say eat some carpet then, but I don't think that's the right phrase, is it? Probably shouldn't say that. I'll go and do some push. Oh, jeez. We're truly in the presence of sub-legends, says Anti-Dizzy. Jeez, right. I'm on it. Another 16. How hard could it be? Move out of the way. 1, 2, 3...
50 gifted subscribers. Are you taking the...
Whoa, that's enough of that. Let's just be very happy about the sub bomb, okay? Thank you very much. Jeez, you cannot say that.
There you go.
Chris Varble just gifted 50 subs.
Chris is 977% hype train level 5.
Ziggurat 1979 cheered. 100.
I think I need to read all of those. 50? 50? Chris. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? It's Mrs. fault. It's Mrs. fault. Oh, yeah. It's Mrs. fault that you just blames Mitz. That you just dropped 50. Oh, jeez. Later of the day, Maribel Jade, Big Drake Country, E. Constant, Tazgirl, Pickup Possum, B Silver, B Glooming Lion, AJ Roggs, Waddle, Gamer, Lion Tamer, Jen Fire, Blipper, Dum, Malrag, Lights Lab, Tej, Squirrel Runs, Gold Star, Flower Animal Ant, Day Raven, Wizard Dwarf, Abunav, Ruby's Choco Cake, Bugly Martian, Cannon, Stranathus, Groover Guy, Wolfin, Crew Fan, Crown Sorrow, White Rabbit, Ice G, Zastrid, the Diamond Fairy, the Diamond Fairy got one, Lambriana, Acheron, the Sith Panda, Dan Grice, Kaz Lord, Feel Good, Cause I Said So, Metals, John Smith, True Pat, Kaz, Kimiko, Run with Scissors, Scott Nothing, Artemis Callisto. If you are one of those people, oh man, I think Chris is, I guess, your new best friend. Oh, man. And then Ziggurat shared 100 bits. Thank you very much, Ziggurat. Jeez. Don't want to, make you sound like I don't appreciate it, but how can I can't. So I just keep scrolling up and seeing. Jeez. Juliana says, and here we thought my daughter was Fox's biggest fan. Chris, clearly a much bigger fan than her. How many subs is that from this stream, says Lloyd? Too many. Too many. Way too many. Can this stream end so Foxy can take a breather, says Fisher? Sorry, Foxy, can't record any videos because he's lost his voice reading out all the gifted sub names. I'm glad I got my AFK box, let's put it that way. Oh, jeez. Can't even drink water anymore. I just poured it all over myself. John Smith says, Chris Farwell, thank you ever much for your generosity in gifting me and many others a community sub. Thank you. Thank you, John Smith. That was very well said. On that note, I think it is. I think it is time to go. Temperature's rising. Turn the thermostat. It's boiling in here. I'm sweating. Lloyd here said, "Thank you again." The Minecraft community showing why it's best, says Lloyd. Yeah, Lloyd. I don't know why I keep calling you Lloyd. Dash Nattery says, level train hype 5. I've never ever seen a hype train level 5 on 981%. And there you go, it's finished. Thank goodness for that. Your community have contributed a total of 70 sub gifts and 2,220 bits.
Ziggurat1979 just subscribed for 2 months.
And Ziggurat just subscribed for 2 months as well. Amazing. Thank you so much. Awesome stream. Awesome company, says Auntie Dizzy. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing stream. Absolutely wonderful stream. Probably one of the best streams, I think. I think probably the best stream I've ever had in terms of support and generosity. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. Way, we just had a little raid from Ray Sniper Row. Amazing. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Ray Sniper Row's raid party, we are just about to end, sadly. Lyle VJDM says, Foxy, could you check your add-on requests on your Discord? I sent one that I really want you to read. Oh, man, I'll have a look. I do check them all. When did you send it? Hello, Foxy. I was wondering if you were able to do something like make a list of useful commands and functions into some kind of zip file so other people who need them could use them. Commands and functions like the ones used on Truly Bedrock Season 4 in your Spider Spawner farm video. Or actually, like add a section to your website providing a list of certain commands and whatnot. Now, I did read that, and I did think I might add a page to the website which is a list of commands that you can use on Bedrock Edition. But in terms of adding commands we use for videos, it's very specific. So I don't know if the website's the best place to do that or not. Possibly it is. So yeah, I'll think about that. But it was a really nice message, thank you. And I did think about that one for a while. I just don't know the best way about going around doing it, because obviously the wiki exists for that. And if it's stuff that's likely to change, that means I've got to update it a lot. But I guess commands are not likely to change very often. Seabass, Mitch says, thank you for a great stream, Foxy, all the love and support from everyone today. Seabass says, so glad I could be here for this live stream. Stitchfree says, good day, Foxy, see you next time. A good stream. I wish you could use your add-ons on Xbox. You can, you just need to put them on a realm first. Millsy says, thank you, Foxy, in chat. Bugly Martian, thanks, Foxy. Right, I am going to hit the raid button, find out who we're going to go and see. We're going to go over to Bruno, and I am going to go and I'd just be speechless in a different room, I think, for a while. Thank you so much, and particularly Chris, thank you so much. It's absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.